Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Fischetti Law Group. As we go into our second or third week of the kids going back to school, I want to let you know that this upcoming week we're going to have a special set of series for all those parents whose kids are going off to college. Now, going to college is hard, and finding a way to get people through college is even harder. But there's a lot of times there's many issues that may be missed when you send your son or daughter off to college. So stay tuned, and we're going to touch on a bunch of topics this week. Now, for our students returning in the fall, there's a good possibility they'll be going back with a car. Now, it's important if your student owns that car and it's registered under their name that they tell the insurance company where the car will be garaged. If they fail to do so and there's an accident, an insurance company may claim that there was a material misrepresentation or a lack of cooperation clause. Also, it's a good possibility if your student is going to a school away from South Florida, their insurance rates will be cheaper anyway. Now, as your student returns back to school for the fall, they very well may be returning to school with an automobile. If that automobile is owned under mom and dad's name and registered under mom and dad's names, you can keep that automobile insured at the home address. There are certain clauses in automobile policies that allow for a temporary garaging of a vehicle, especially in the case of educational purposes. With this upcoming fall, many students will be returning to college and staying on off-campus apartments. It's incredibly important that you get renter's insurance for your student. Renter's insurance is typically a very good value, and it's very important because it'll cover your student's personal property. In fact, it may cover their personal property even if it's not in the apartment. An example would be if their laptop was stolen or somebody broke into their car and stole that same laptop. That renter's insurance policy might cover it. Conversation number 2 you have to have with your student when they're bringing a car back to campus. The age-old question of allowing a roommate or friend to drive their car. Now, if the roommate is driving the car and they're involved in an automobile accident, there's a good possibility that the insurance company will honor the coverage. However, if an insurance company finds out that that roommate or friend had regular access to that automobile, and rates would have been higher if they've known that, they could deny coverage. So, have that conversation with your student about limiting access to their car from others. Unsolicited piece of advice. Always advise your student that signing up for a credit card to get a free t-shirt is never a good idea. Remember, once they sign that application, it could become a legally binding contract. And as we know, credit is so very important in today's day and age. Don't let your students' credit be ruined by not having a conversation with them. So, educate them on proper use of credit cards and credit. The insurance company may deny coverage, saying that if they would have known, the rates would have been higher. So, as the power flickers on and off, we here at the Fischetti Law Group are still giving you information that you need to know.